Gunsmoke trail, oh tell me of days gone by, alone, you still went your way, all the ghostly horsemen riding as they speed the eastern mail, it's up to you to see them through the old trail. All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another music lesson here. Today I'm going to do a song. Let me turn my reverb off. A song called Gunsmoke Trail. Why I got my cowboy hat on. I haven't worn this thing here in ages, so I thought it might be appropriate. Anything to make these videos a little bit more interesting, I guess. So this song here is actually not that hard to play. It's got some nice chords, especially if you're kind of like in the beginner intermediate stages. So I'm just going to take you through it. So I'll show you that little intro, because that intro was really kind of tough to figure out. But once you know it, you can kind of see the logic behind it. So I always kind of like to make the looking at the chords and kind of making everything logical to fit my lessons, especially for beginners. So on that intro, you kind of have to first take the chords apart and look at the intro follows that last line where it says, "Oh, the ghostly horseman riding as they speed the eastern mail." Okay, so that's what the intro is doing. So you're thinking you have a C, so that first little tidbit is just right out of a C chord. Okay, then it's just going up to the da 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 da. So that's just basically a C ninth. You can kind of look at it this way. Here's a C like this. Okay, this is a C ninth right here. Okay, a lot of guys, including me, play it this way. You have to realize that your root is here. I've done this in previous lessons. So if you have a C here, okay, so like that song goes, "Oh, the ghostly horseman riding." So that's all it's doing. Okay, instead of doing this C ninth here. Okay, then da da da. So then here, when it goes to that F, here's a C. There's your F chord right there, your little F triad. So when it goes to that diminished chord there, so the horsely it goes, all the ghostly horsemen riding as they speed the eastern mail. Okay, so it's just following the chords right out of that. Okay. There's your F. There's that diminished, and then when it goes to that E minor, this is a real pretty E minor 7th chord here that you don't see a lot. I remember this E minor chord from back in the days when I was younger, because America used to use this really pretty E minor 7th. Here's your regular E minor 7th. Okay, so you've got that. And then it's going to go to this real pretty chord here. I actually don't know what this one is. It's, I'll have to sit down. It's some kind of a flat 9 or something like that. I'm not sure. Then F to a G7th. Okay, so what's happening there when it goes to that F? this G7th is worth noting. Okay, you can look at it this way. Here's a G7th. Okay, you could do a G7th like this as well. But in order for this to fit the melody of the song, you have the 7th here. You just have these 3 notes here. Here's your 7th. Here's your root, and this is a 3rd here. Really nice way to do a G7, and this is just kind of you're thinking of a G. Here's your 7th here, so you end up with that open kind of sounding G7. Okay, this lead part was done by Rich O'Brien. The recording I got this from was Rich O'Brien and Don. Forget the guy who's singing this song here, but Don Edwards sings this song here. Really super good singer, and Rich O'Brien is just a superb guitar player. But this came from him, and that's why it was really a challenge to figure it out. But again, like I'm always teaching in my previous lessons, if you've watched them, always go back to your chords. Those are your foundation, okay? So that's how I figured this out. I'd known this. I learned this probably 3 or 4 years ago, and boy, it was a little booger to figure out again. Okay, so when I reverted back, okay, where are the chords and where is he thinking, and then boom, it falls right into place. Okay, so I'll do that for you one more time. Okay, now that we have the dreaded F chord, that might be tough for you if you're a beginner. So it's just, you can kind of think of a C this way on your C chord. You know that if you put your pinky down right below your 3rd finger and then just bring your 2nd finger down, you can get the inside 4 on the F chord. Okay, that's how I would do it if you're a beginner. And then if you want to do the okay, you can do the alternate picking. I'm not going to get into a whole lot of that today. I'm just basically going to show you the chords. Since I'm probably going to put this, probably in the early intermediate lessons, I'm not too sure. But you can just strum it if you'd like to. So the chords are C, Gunsmoke Trail, F, E minor. Oh, tell me of days gone by. D minor. Although alone, you still wend your way. And then it's going to go to this B flat. Then your G sus7 is. This is your sus down here. Okay, now one thing you can do, you can kind of look for when you're doing this, go back to the beginning, Gunsmoke Trail. Okay, now if you're playing this F chord, this C, you go to this F. Okay, now you've got these 2 fingers are already kind of in the right position. And this is, if you're, kind of a beginner, this isn't a problem if you've been playing for a while, but I know there's a lot of beginners out there that could be watching this, including my students. You can see here's your F. You can just slide this down to get your E minor. And then to your A minor. And then your D minor. You still win your way. Now a lot of songs will do this this B flat. We're in the key of C, but what that is, that's the 7th. If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, That's the flatted seventh. That's the B7, the B chord. A lot of songs will do that. So kind of, you know, if you're getting a little bit farther along in your guitar playing, you know, that can sometimes trip you up if you're going just by your 1, 4, and 5 and your relative minors. A lot of songs will do that. Here's your root chord. It's going to go to the 7th chord below. Okay, the 7th is C. Flatted 7th, it's D flat. Into the G sus. Okay, and then on to the next verse. Are the ghostly horsemen riding? Okay, that's your C ninth. As they speed the eastern mail. Now this is your F sharp diminished. You can slide this up every 4th fret, it repeats. So I don't just go up. It's up to you to see them through, old trail. The gunsmoke now is faded from the blazing 44. I'm just kind of walking down from the C. I mean, I don't know if the record actually does that, but I like to do that. Stagecoaches rusting on the hill. Now it's going to go back to the F. This is a walk-up that I like to do when you're on this C. The wagon wheels you used to feel sing this song no more. The sound, there's a D7 sound of the caravan still. Gunsmoke trail, no traveler to care where you go. Stands of time are hiding your way, and if heaven never let you, you could tell a rugged tale. That's why I hate to see you fade, old trail. All right, so then that's Gunsmoke Trail. That's the chords that I'll post the chords up on that. I guess I could show you the lead part on there really quick. I mean, I did kind of the tail end lead of it. There's like a couple different parts in there, but the one I did on the previous video, I'll link this to the video I did. Again, it follows the chord, so it's really, really cool. It's the song that I took this from, that I used is, you know, the one that's my favorite version. I think it's the only version that's out there. I never even knew that Gunsmoke had lyrics to it until I heard this. But you're thinking C, so you're starting on this C right here to the octave. Okay, so this is right out of the C major pentatonic scale. Okay, and it's going down to this A because it's on that A minor. So, trail, oh, tell me of days gone by. Oh, it's ending on that. That's actually the note from the D minor. Okay. Okay, so that's all it does. So let me do that for you one more time through. right there, you're thinking of an F chord. Okay. So, again, that's all just kind of right here in this little C major pentatonic scale. And pulling out chord tones, that when it goes to that part there, you can definitely see he's outlining that F. Kind of a tricky little lead. Okay, so anyways, go back. You can go listen to the version that I did of it. I had a blast making that, doing the backing tracks, but that will get you all the way through Gunsmoke Trail. What a fun song to play. So I hope you enjoy that and have fun with that song. It's a blast to play and sing. So anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching, and please, would love to have you on board here if you would like to subscribe to my channel. And please feel free to leave comments and suggest any songs. I'm going to just keep making these fun songs here, and I will, keep putting them in order so that, you can kind of follow along and learn along with all these lessons. So anyways, I thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you on the next lesson. Happy trails, adios, and we will see you later, Saddle Pals.